Welcome to my channel. Ready for a thrilling adventure? Meanwhile, Gunum drives, planning against his rival, and decides to save captured Dong here before returning, but trouble keeps coming. The car unexpectedly runs out of gas in the road's middle of a real oil crisis. Worse, military trucks pass by, noticing Gunum's plight. They turn around and head straight for Gunum. He calmly walks over, with a smooth talk trying to borrow some gas while flashing a fake. Though the pass seems normal, it arouses officers' doubts. Buddy, why hit the road without checking gas alone? The officer reaches for his phone to check Gunum's ID. Quick! Gunum blurts in from security on a covert mission. But the officer won't be tricked. He'll take Gunum away to verify his identity. Gunum's heart pounds. I must go to Whirlwind police to hand over defector Kim Dong here. No one wishes to shoulder the blame for the delayed mission, and much to Gunum's surprise, the officer is astounded he truly is on a covert mission. Gunum follows the convoy to the Whirlwind police station, signs the papers, and finally meets Dong Hyo, trembling in fear. Just as Gunum is about to bid farewell to the officers, suddenly, the aide makes the situation take a drastic turn for the worse, and the atmosphere instantly becomes intensely charged. Gunum feels death looming closer. He's almost ready to fight back, but the officer's reaction leaves everyone stunned as it turns out. He apologizes to Gunum, claiming it was the aide's blunder. The dazed aide turns silent, but spots Gunum's handwriting on the form matching the defector's. Now he's sure Gunum's in trouble. But the slap taught him a lesson. He hesitates to report to the clueless officer and instead offers to escort Gunum out. To make a quick escape, Gunum has to feign surprise, constantly apologizing, which only raises the tension in the room. On the road, the aide keeps calling to verify Gunum's identity and finally finds a clue. Seeing lies about to be exposed, Gunum thinks oh no and glances at the driver's gun. Just as he's about to grab the gun, the aide beats him to it. They get into a wild struggle in the cramped cabin, and suddenly, a bullet hits the driver right in the head. Turns out the head of the security department discovered Gunum's escape and led a team to capture him, opening fire indiscriminately. The driver's shooting causes the car to lose control and crash into a mound. Luckily, Gunum and Dong Hyo are unharmed, but then bullets rain down. In a life or death moment, Gunum smears blood on his face, pretending to be dead, and the head of security immediately orders a ceasefire. The team approaches to investigate, and seeing his plan works, Gunum jumps up, grabs Dong Hyo, and they bolt for their lives, pursued by crazed gunfire. Bullets whiz by from behind as they run for cover in grass. If they persist, exhaustion will kill them, not bullets. When the brothers seem doomed, hope flickers. They support each other, moving forward, and escape somehow reignites their strength. So they start painting a picture of freedom in Korea with the words, and suddenly, it feels like their bodies are recharged with energy. Soon, they arrive outside the military camp, but the rain starts right on time. They hurry, only for Dong Hyo to fall from exhaustion. He ends up sliding right into the military camp. What a human comedy. To make matters worse, the soldiers inside are on high alert, watching him. The soldiers grab a bucket of gasoline and look dead serious. Looks like the show is about to start. As Dong Hyo stands up, he sees the soldiers plotting something sneaky with matchsticks in hand. Oh no, we've really messed up now. The soldiers douse the door with gasoline, light the match, and boom. The explosion sends the pursuers flying, while the soldiers make a slick getaway through the vents. They then use a tunnel to sneak past the high-voltage wires, a classic case of the Underground Railroad. But when they look back, they find Dong Hyo is still on the other side of the wires, risking it all. To make things worse, searchlights start sweeping around, and Gunum dives back into the tunnel, determined to save Dong Hyo. But when he pops out again, he sees the spotlight on Dong Hyo, so he quickly fires off 2 shots towards the watchtower. As the guards duck from the bullets, Gunum hoists Dong Hyo up and they bolt for it. But Dong Hyo clutches Gunum in dying. Please give my necklace to my mom. Gunum thinks stop nonsense. Survival comes first. Just then, the spotlight hits Gunum again and Dong Hyo gets shot. The sudden turn of events leaves Gunum frozen in shock. Had promised Dong Hyo he'd take him to Korea, yet here, at the threshold of freedom, Dong Hyo is killed. Gunum kneels, staring at Dong Hyo's lifeless body as the security chief in the tower aims at him. He picks up Dong Hyo's necklace and slips it into his pocket, then glares at the officer who grew up with him, suddenly raising his gun and blowing out the spotlight. Taking his chance, he bolts, following his compass southward, and knowingly triggering even more searchlights to flicker to life, skying for him. With lights aiding, the officer aims again, but just before firing, Gunam suddenly stops. He shoots out each spotlight one by one, but the officer, following the gunfire, finds Gunam's location. They both aim at each other a face-off. Unexpectedly, Gunam's gun has no ammo. The officer fires, Gunam falls, and thinks he's finished. However, Gunam is completely safe in the bushes. The officer's bullet hits his compass. He's escaped one danger but faces an even bigger threat now. With the compass broken, he's surrounded by tall grass, utterly lost on which way is south, and the officer is still watching him from the tower. He can't get up to check his bearings, and just when he's in despair, his radio crackles to life, suddenly giving him a spark of hope. He quickly pulls out the radio antenna, diligently scanning for signals. When he hears clear Korean broadcasts, he realizes the direction of the antenna. Gunam races south under night cover, quickly reaching the border minefield, but rain erases his marked mine spots. His map is now useless, but the one thing he dreams of Korea is right ahead. Gunam lays there, steely resolve in his heart. No way he's giving up now. He absolutely won't back down. He charges towards Korea, shouting, "Don't leave me behind." But just then, the officer arrives at the minefield with his men. With the minefield beneath him and bullets raining down from behind, nothing can stop him, a determined dreamer on the run.